Thank you. Want to clap? Clap. I'm happy that one person clapped. The reason is, my dear friends, we have become inhuman. When we retire, we go to the garden and then join laughter club and clapping club. Normally, we have forgotten to laugh, we have forgotten to clap. Okay. So today, my dear friends, I'm not going to teach you anything. I am going to throw light on you to start stimulating your thinking process. Okay. So before we start, let us start with this wonderful shloka. Okay. All of you stand up. Nandantu sadaka sarve, nandantu sadhaka sarve, vinashyantu vidushakaha, avastha shambhavi mestu, prasannostu guru sada. Sai Ram, please sit down. My dear friends, look at this beautiful statement here. When God painted this universe, single verse, and he created the unique me, unique you, no queue in front of me, no queue behind me. We are all very unique. But very unfortunately, we compare our worst with the best of others and we become gone case. Am I right or wrong? Okay? We are not our best. When we were children, we were very exuberant. We were simply fantastic. Then as we grew, we started comparing. And then we found, I am not as strong as him. I am not as tall as him or her. And all these problems start. And therefore, our uniqueness, our human excellence starts dwindling. My dear friends, human excellence is filled in you. And today, we are going to find out how to shake that me, to shake that uniqueness, the giant in me. Okay? So please realize, my dear friends, human excellence then is living in the life as per the design of divinity. As per the design of divinity and not as per the define of our society. Are you getting the picture? Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, we all go as per the define of society rather than finding out, hey, I'm a snake, how should I behave? I'm a cow, how should I behave? I am a bull, how should I behave? My dear friends, we all have a definition in us, design in us as per divinity. But very unfortunately, what has happened is, outside world, we forget it. You all are very lucky. You are in a Gurukul. I was shown the area by Dr. Santosh and I became very Santosh. Okay? He gave me a peace of mind and I thought, can I go back to my old age, young days, wherein I can, like you, be exposed to such wonderful life there is here. Okay? So please realize you all are very lucky to be having gurus who are very devoted, committed, consistently promoting you, and a Gurukul which is the best that a human being can excel in. I'll give you an example, the importance of Gurukul. You can count the number of seeds in an apple, but you cannot count the number of apples in a seed. Are you getting the picture, my dear friends? That seed, if you put in that outside garden, you may get 1,000 apples, but the same seed in Himachal Pradesh, Kashmir and UK, you will get 10,000 apples. That means the seed is not important. The atmosphere is important. Are you getting the picture? And you are in a Gurukul where the atmosphere is simply conducive for your growth. Okay, but my dear friends, the problem is that we have not been taught how to influence the human excellence. So today I'm going to throw light. Would you like to know? Yes or no? Yes. How to develop that human excellence? And my dear friends, please realize the seed to tree is automatic. It's a confluence of the soil and the seed and the sun and the season. Am I right or wrong? One is missing. Can you get the tree? No. Season is water. It brings you rain, right? So soil, no good. If you anytime have a doubt, please ask. Nothing wrong in it. Okay. The soil and the seed and the sun and the season. Season is the rain, monsoon. Do you put rice when you are in mood, or do you put rice when the season is in mood? Are you getting the point? And therefore, we need to nurture our nature and not torture our nature. We should know when to do what. When we compare with others, we are gone case. And my dear friends, this egg to butterfly is also a sequence. The egg and the pupa and the chrysalis and the butterfly. Okay, there is a sequence. Can the egg straight away become butterfly? No, no. So there is a sequence and this is a confluence, but, you know what is happening? We have not understood that human beings need to influence their life. We are actually magnetic, but we have been cordoned by the net. What that net is, I'm going to show you. That net, if you are able to remove, my dear friends, nobody on earth can stop you. But the very unfortunate thing is, we are not aware of this net. Okay, we are not living life consciously. We are living life compulsively, at least most of us. Okay, and therefore, my dear friends, this net is comparison, conditioning, criticism, and also distraction, distortions, and so many distractions are there. Okay, now when you all came, you could have met me, but most of you were on your mobile, WhatsApp. Okay, why? Because they take care of our five senses, and we become, you know, we aim to live for specifying our sensuousness. Okay, when if you can go outside of this six, automatically, my dear friends, what happened? Okay, so what happens is, hey, what happened? Okay, so a human has unbelievable capacity, unbelievable potentials, and unbelievable possibilities. Are you agreeing or no? Okay, unbelievable. It's unbelievable to know that one only needs to be mindful. Your mind has everything. Only thing is, we have not been taught how to give rebirth. You all are all, taught Vedas. We have to take rebirth, right? Our parents only gave us this physical body and the mind, but we have to give punarjanma to ourselves. Okay, and that is that mindful rebirth, and we have to unlock ourselves, unleash ourselves. The seed just has to meet the soil and the sun, and the tree starts coming out. But this human, no. You have to work on yourself, and that mindful birth has to be given. And we have been surrounded by these 4 S pillars: the self and the systems and the situation and the surroundings. Don't worry about the surrounding. The surrounding is all controlled. The sun is away from us. Surroundings can be controlled. Systems are in place, and that's why we have all these connectivities, and people are watching from other universities, right? Hello, how are you all? And I hope, you can see me properly. But the problem is with these 2, self and situation. Because self, I have a mind which I have not been taught how to control, and situations are created by the minds in the other people. So these are the 2 things which have to be taught to us. And that's why there's a beautiful prayer. Humko man ki shakti dena, man vijay kare. Suna hai? अगर मन को विजय करना है तो मन की ही शक्ति चाहिए. It is that very powerful. And therefore, my dear friends, please realize that we have to be mindful and human. You comes from a Latin word which means divinity given power. Heuristics. When the ball is being hit by the batsman and you're running and catching, whoever tells you how to run, where is the angle, where the ball will come. This is a divinity power which you have been given, but we have not worked upon it. And therefore, my dear friends, remove the net and try to get compassion, what Sarvesh told, consciousness, complement each other, always try to see diamonds in people, and get dedicated devotion and discipline. And then, my dear friends, your human excellence starts emerging. And the trees on the hill play the role at their best. We too need to nurture our, but my dear friends, unless we mature and nurture our nature, we cannot create a better future. Don't try to do something which others are doing. Am I made for it? I will tell you afterwards why we should do what we are meant to do. That is achievement. What you are meant to do is achievement. And therefore, my dear friends, you all are very lucky to be in a place which is giving you something which no other place. I travel all over the world, but I have never seen, in the last 2 hours, what Dr. Santosh showed me. I was fascinated by what has been, done here in such a short span of time. You all are very lucky. Sometimes I feel, if I was young as you all, I would have got these facilities. Because, my dear friends, this is a place to open up the doorway for human excellence, excellence in performance, and go from confusion to vision. They're all very confused. Confusion is not bad. Illusion is bad. But from confusion to go to vision, you require a guru and a gurukul, which you all are having. Outside places, they don't give these facilities. They only tell you about the 9 planets, but they don't tell you about the planet called me. Whereas here in this gurukul, you are learning so much about me, right? About the me as a person. And therefore, my dear friends, imagination, what Dr. Albert Einstein said, that more than knowledge is imagination. Imagination takes you beyond that which is taught to you. And therefore, our imagination should be there. And there are 2 types. Cognition means to think. And therefore, if you're positively cognition you have, automatically you will get inspiration. If you have negative, you will work with desperation. That's why you can't eat in a 5-star hotel for more than 5 days. Why? Because that man is cooking there for increment, recognition, salary, promotions. Whereas in the house, my mother cooks, my wife cooks, my daughter cooks. And the problem I don't have with food at all. The reason is, that is why we say prasada. That means my emotions, positive emotions are in that food. And therefore, my dear friends, we have to go from confusion to illumination rather than illusion. And you are very lucky. I think one of your sayings is about doing a yoga where by virtue of which you get illuminated in life. Am I right or wrong? And therefore, please understand, my dear friends, we have to understand that the heart and the head and the hand has to be aligned. Then you become magnetic. An iron rod, which is 5 rupees, pass electricity through it. The ions get aligned. But yes, while aligning, it goes through pain, it goes through heat, it goes through expansion. And that is the price you need to pay for gain. And therefore, no pain, no gain. Are you getting the picture? And heart and the head and the hand, when aligned, there is magic which happens in your life. And please, my dear friends, you are very lucky to be in a place which is giving you all these facilities. And therefore, what is important is your perspective. If you are wearing a red goggle, I am wearing a blue goggle, we are looking at the ceiling. You will see red ceiling, I will see blue ceiling. Okay? And we'll call our strong friend, hey, come here, come here. Is it blue or red? He's wearing green goggles. Then what happens? Okay? This is what is happening to our world. And then Dr. Santosh is passing from there. And Dr. Santosh, we call, come here. Is it blue or green or red? And he says, remove your goggle, and we all see white. Okay? But this perspective is, during my bringing up, people have given me a goggle in name of perspective. And that goggle is behind my eyes. And therefore, I see something which is not the true thing. And therefore, when I show this hand and I ask you, what is this? You may say stop. You may say blessing. You may say Congress I. You may say slap. Are you getting the picture? And therefore, my dear friends, perspective is very, very important, which you all are getting here because of such classes, which you all are getting exposed to at a very, very young age. And therefore, my dear friends, always before doing anything, find the why in the what for the how. If you do that, magic starts happening. And I want to show you, there was a lorry cleaner near our house. He came and asked me, can I join your organization? So I told, what do you want to do? I make very good tea, so I want to make tea. So this is Prakash, Shiv Prakash HK. Okay, he came, and within no time, my dear friends, he learned how to prepare tea. He learned English, he learned calligraphy, he learned computers. He became head of a calligraphy department in 2.5 years. And finally, he started his own institute in 6th year. And now he has started a school in his village, because he said, I did not get education. Let me give education to the children in my school, because there was no school during his days. The question arises, my dear friends, he has started the Sai education in Janki Kalappa school. And to expose them, he brings people who are achievers and without any facilities, so that he wants to train his villagers there that your job is not to accumulate, but learn from nature. Nature is the best teacher. The tree roots assimilate to give you fruits and distribute fruits. What are you doing in this campus, in this Gurukul, is for you to assimilate and to go and spread. Are you getting this point, my dear friends? And therefore, if you find this boy, he's taking all the people, next week I'm going, and giving exposure to the students so that they get something which they have never got before. And therefore, my dear friends, please understand, displaying dignity of labor, he teaches them at schools, upgrade the self. And now look at the upgradation method. He has started, automizing, teaching the farmers how to automate their farms and how to improve their yield, how to improve their the quality of work, how to improve their income. This boy was a lorry cleaner. And my dear friends, please understand, can you compassion, okay, just like a flower gives fragrance, whether it is in the forest, whether people are there or not. Am I right or wrong? But very unfortunately, man is taught, what will I get from it? Are you getting the point? Please don't work for getting from you. The flower gives fragrance because it has been given by divinity. You have been given brilliance by divinity. And therefore, my dear friends, please realize your job is to distribute your brilliance. Okay? Not to see what you'll get. You will get what you have to get. Your breathing happens automatically. Digestion happens automatically. Correct? You are generated automatically in your mother's womb. Everything is automatic, my dear friends. If you have got good intentions, nothing in this world can stop you. The only person who can stop me is me. Nobody can stop me in this world except my thoughts and thinking. And therefore, my dear friends, this body of mine is the earth. That earth, I told you, seed, soil, sun and season. This body is nothing but soil, because soil has come. Just now I was given rice and then, curds. Everything has come from earth. The cow has taken green grass, given white milk. Wow, what a magical thing here. And we ate that rice from a thing, an unwanted thing is thrown out. So there is a generator who created me in my mother's womb. There's an operator automatically breathing, automatic digestion, automatic elimination. So destruction is also happening. So there is an element of God in me, my dear friends. The question is, do you want to remain a messenger of God and serve the society, or trying to show off that you are something? You need not show off, because everything has been given by existence. So please realize, this Prakash got a recognition, national recognition, for an uneducated person going to his village, starting a school because he missed education. So what all things you can do, my dear friends, as people who have been given all the facilities, and you can do wonders. And what was his slogan? I can, I will, and I must. What a wonderful slogan. Okay, I can. Yeah, this is given to me by God. I will and I must. That is what we should go. And therefore, my dear friends, let us find out why we are why it is guaranteedly possible for us to do anything and everything. Life, my dear friends, is nothing but prapancha. Prapancha. Pra is beginning. Pancha. Every one of us is made up from panchadhatu. Am I right or wrong? Okay. But it is not equal. I have more air. I found it out. And therefore, I'm very creative. You can see from my presentations also. I'm very creative. Okay. Some people have fire. They'll be angry, but they're achievers. Some people have water. They have got good memory. They're very organized and they are very helpful. So each of these elements has got a property. Property. Pro means that which will help you to progress. Per means through. An activity through you which will help you to progress. Find out those things. And you can simply flow and glow in life. Then we have prana. My dear friends, prana has 5 layers. I mean, you all are in Ved, we all are taught everything, so I need not go into it. But if you are able to take this charge, my dear friends, you can take charge of anything and everything. Okay. But very unfortunately, we have given too much importance to our body and outside of our body. You have not given importance to what is inside of our body. In Hindi, there's a beautiful saying, Jo jita wahi sikandar. Sometimes I wonder, seek andar yaar, andar jhanko yaar, tere andar kya hai, what is there in you? And you will get a lot of things to be understood. And then we have prajna. Each one of us has a specific intelligence. If Sachin Tendulkar was forced to become an IT engineer, would he have become an IT engineer? His prajna was batting. He wasted his time bowling. He need not have, because he was not made for it. Somebody told him, hey, you become a bowler, you'll become a best all-rounder. But he was not made for it. And during those times when he was practicing for bowling, probably, he stopped hitting centuries and the last centuries came very, very long. So please, my dear friends, find out what you're good at and concentrate and focus on that. I used to be thrown out of my class because I talked a lot. Today I'm paid for talking. So find out what you're good at and try to pick up those things which are made for. And then your prakriti, okay? So kriti, your work through you, okay? Pra means beginning. There is a kriti which you are very good at and mature. The soil is the same. Soil is very dynamic, okay? But you know something, my dear friends? We as humans, we have a mind. And if you must have heard this statement, if you mind it, you can do it. And therefore, okay. So please realize, my dear friends, prakriti, the kriti, which is my source. I can't sit in a place for more than 20 minutes. I'm a hyperactive guy. Okay, you can see even at my age of 68, I'm so hyper, right? Because I am hyper. During my days, there was no such thing called ADHD. And therefore, I take ADHD students, hyperactive students, and make them achievers. Because somewhere down, straight away we get branded, you are hyper, you can't sit in a place, and we are made to feel so bad that our self-image is gone, everything is gone, okay? And then praful, we have to blossom. My dear friends, look at the garden. The bee will go only to the blossomed flower. There are 100 flowers, but these bees will come to the same flower, which is at the peak of blossoming. Have you blossomed? Are you studying for qualification or are you developing your qualities? Are you collecting labels outside or are you improving your levels inside? Will decide how you are in life. There are people who develop qualification for a good paying salaried job, but they are the worst where relationships are concerned. Please understand, my dear friends, in life, extra voltage bulb will go, extra petrol, your vehicle won't start. Those are only accumulating money. The relationships will definitely go out of control. Am I right or wrong? You just, those who are not into service, no, those are all the time accumulating bigger houses, bigger cars. You know, they are not able to celebrate their own cars, celebrate their own houses. So whatever you do, service oriented, because finally, my dear friends, khali hath aaye, we come empty handed, khali hath jayenge, we'll go empty handed. We can't take anything to our graves. And therefore, please understand, can we love to share and care? Okay, love and do service. That is very, very important. I see it everywhere here. And pragati. If you are connected with your main source, you will do pragati with gati. Gati means speed. So you will get gati in your pragati and you will go at a top speed. And therefore, my dear friends, please realize, finally, if you want to do prayojana, progress with a process. Okay? Progress. Grace means steps. I have to climb steps, step by step. Don't compare with others. You simply see whether my today is better than yesterday. When you compare with others, you'll be finished. And that will kill you psychologically, emotionally, mentally. Intellectually, you may be top. You know, there are many people I've seen. They are very happy with great marks, but emotionally they are very poor. So just like the car balancing needs to be done, we have 4 wheels: IQ, EQ, AQ is adversity quotient, and SQ, social quotient and spiritual quotient. So if you don't have these 4 wheels balanced, your car of life won't be smooth enough. So please try to balance all these 4 things. And you have to learn the power of sacrifice and struggle. but suffering is an option. Suffering is an option. Struggle, yes. The first lesson we all get is, if I have to come to birth, my mother has to go through pain, you have to go through pain. Am I right or wrong? There is one beautiful two-liner. Dukh ke andar sukh ki jyoti. Have you heard this? Dukh ke andar sukh ki jyoti. When you are in dukh, pain, you sit and contemplate. Whereas when you are celebrating, you don't learn anything. When you are in dukh, you learn something. And therefore, never go to a temple, church, mosque. Tell God, God, oh God, give me sukh. I will give you one coconut. I'll burn one candle. No. Okay. So don't go to such extremes. God, whatever you give me strong shoulders to face it. That should be your prayer. Okay. And then if you have a purpose, what is the reason I have come here? My reason is very clear. If you have a purpose, today all of you will be motivated. How many of you are feeling motivated? Put your hands up. Oh, wonderful, all of you. Put your hands down. But finally, sir, at the end of the week, if even 10, and at the end of the month, even 5 are able to retain this, and even if 5 of you go back to your villages, go back to your places and help 10 people, I think I have done justice to my job. Are you getting this picture, my dear friends? Finally, please understand, can you, be having a purpose for passion? Passion means love. Okay. Can you see I'm loving what I'm doing? Okay. But suppose I didn't love what I'm doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing before you because you're sitting before me. I'm talking because the Dr. Santosh called me. One Mr. Bhupal, whom I have not met, Dr. Bhupal, he also called me. So I will talk like this. But I was very happy I got a chance to speak to teens and youth. My dear friends, have a purpose in life. And when you have a purpose, look at the spelling, purity in your pose. And then you impose certain things to improve yourself. And then you dispose the unwanted, and your pose in life becomes simply fantastic. You get purity in your pose. And therefore, my dear friends, preparedness. Okay? Bhasha to bhashan. Talking to, speaking to, conversing to, communicating to, persuading to, influencing. Raise yourself. Every day, make a team and raise yourself. It only takes 21 days. 21 days to power your mind. 7 is a universal number. Saptarishi, Saptapadi, 7 colors in a rainbow, 7 swaras in music. Am I right or wrong? And therefore, my dear friends, it's very important that you work. And look at another thing. At 7 years, your tooth fell down. 13, 14, we get chemically hijacked. 21, we get power in our brain. And therefore, 21 minutes for 21 days or 40 days, 40 days is our physical thing where all the cells in our body changes every 40 days. And therefore, if you are in sync with nature, SYNC, you will never sink in nature, SINK. Are you getting this point, my dear friends? And therefore, today onwards, know your role and play your role. Hey, everything in this world is playing the role. Every species is playing the role. But man is only seeing what I can get. The day man starts giving, whole world will get. Am I right or wrong? Please tell me. If every man was taught to give, the whole world would have been such a vibrant, happy place. Okay. And that is exactly which was told in our sutra first. That we are born out of happiness. We are born for happiness. We are born to live, to spread happiness. But very unfortunately, accumulation is taught to us. You all are very lucky in this Gurukul. You are very cool-minded people. So you are very lucky. But when we go to school, we are taught you should come first in class. You should pull down people. And in the bargain, we are only fighting with each other psychologically. So in the front, we will smile. But you all are so lucky to be here. Simply fantastic life you all are having. And therefore, my dear friends, today onwards, facilitate and contribute your brilliance. Your brilliance, just like the fragrance in the flower, your brilliance has been gifted by divinity. Do you agree or no? Okay, my brilliance is different. His brilliance is different. Your brilliance is different. Just like these 5 fingers, they're all different. Are they fighting with each other? No. When, they respect each other, because when they respect each other, when you meet, you can eat. Otherwise, you cannot eat. Okay. And therefore, my dear friends, we as human beings, please realize the power of meeting, greeting, and not cheating. Okay. So let's not try to see ourselves above the others. You don't have to do that at all. You are you. You are unique. Unique you. no Q, uni, single Q. Okay, uni verse, single verse written by existence. So find out where your place is. And believe me, my dear friends, if you live like that, if you have the why in the what for that how, automatically focus with faith, fortitude, and flexibility will grow to such an extent you will become a very, very powerful person. Now let's see, my dear friends. Your brilliance is a gift from divinity. Today onwards, I am doing it. Okay, every time. That's why that karmanyavadikaraste mahaphaleshu kadachana. God, thank you very much. I will put in my best. You will know how to live the rest and give me the best whenever is the right time. Are you getting the point? So please respect it. And now, along with it, once a week, sit down. What are those things which are becoming handbrakes in my life? What are those things which are becoming handbrakes? And all these are handbrakes. Excuses, arrogance, laziness, I want to do some project. Let me do project, I have to inject that attitude, the power, the positivity, inject in myself. That is your attitude, positive attitude. And then your project will propel. Okay. And these are the things I need to burn it off. And then automatically, my dear friends, you become a lotus in the dirtiest of pool. The lotus grows. You know why India has selected a national flower as lotus? Because that flower grows in the mucky, dirty area, but then it glows and makes all of us very happy. And that's why even, when you're, they show an inspired person, or maybe somebody who like Buddha, they show lotus. You go to most of the Hindu temples, they'll have lotuses. That means you have to flourish and nourish and not perish in the worst of situations. So that is what we need to do. And therefore, my dear friends, let's destroy this and let us try to be a lotus in the most mucky things, celebrate life and learn that I can, just like Prakash did. I will and I must. So this is one slogan you have to instill in every cell of your body. Every cell of your body. I can, I will, I must. Let us all say, put your hands up. And when I say 1, 2, 3, you're going to tell on the top of your voice, I can, I will, I must. Yes, you will say, okay? 1, 2, 3. I can, I will, I must. Yes. How do you feel? Tell me frankly. You feel very powerful, right? And what did vibrant? Yes. And what did you do? Just 3 words. And what does it do? Every cell of yours is powered. But what do I find people? No, yaar, I can't do, yaar. I come from a very poor background. All this nonsense thoughts we get. One girl came to me when I had gone to Tumkur. Sir, nan badoru, I don't have money. I said, don't worry. You give me your right hand, I'll give you 25,000. No. I'll give me both your, give me your 2 legs also. I'll give you 1 lakh rupees. 2 legs and 2 hands. Will you give me? She said, no. Then who is badoru? Who is poor? Nobody is poor. Poverty is between your 2 ears. Are you getting the point? Nobody is poor. It's a thinking. And therefore, my dear friends, today onwards, try to see that, update and upskill, upgrade and uplift. Okay. And all the people around you. Of course, I see this happening here. You all are very lucky. Wherever I go, whether security, cleaning purple persons, I was taken to your, that auditorium, and the way Dr. Santosh was respecting those people who were cleaning the floor and all. I said, wow, what a place. Heaven on earth is created here. Are you getting this picture, my dear friends? And therefore, please realize that you too can uplift your surroundings. Okay, it's in your hands. Give to your neighbors what SSSIHE is giving you today. And therefore, my dear friends, observe, conserve, serve, deserve. And now look at the beauty. Rama. Ra means king. Ra means light. Ma is me. So how can I take charge of my life? By becoming a Rama. And Rama, how did he take care of his charge of his life? He realized Panch Indriya and Panch Karmindriya. Dashrath. Oh, I am being pulled. My body is being pulled by 10 rathas. And therefore, Dashrath. And how do you take charge of those 10 rathas? By developing skills, Kaushalya. Are you getting the point, my dear friends? And then if you do that, Sita, who is your mind, she's lost somewhere in Ayodhya. Ayodhya, jahan yuddh nahi hai, calmness hai, that type of an atmosphere. When you create a very pleasant mind, don't go after pleasures, create a pleasant mind, automatically things start falling into place. And then please understand, therefore, he had a brother called Lakshman, jo man ke upar laksh rakhta hai. Are you getting the picture? He keeps watch on the mind. And then what happens is, there is a Shatrughna who removes all the Shatrus from your mind, fear, doubt, insecurity, worry. Are you getting the point? Gossip, reasons, all these things have to be destroyed. And automatically, my dear friends, to connect with the Sita, you have an Hanuman, Pavanaputra Hanuman. And therefore, when you meditate, you concentrate on your breath, right? A new type of Ramayana you all are learning, or you already knew this. New type, right? Okay. So, Bharata. Bharat means Bhava, Raga, Tala in me have to be aligned in one focused direction, and then I celebrate life. Are you getting this point? This whole thing, I will consolidate, my dear friends. Look at this service. When you love, respect, and serve the self and others unconditionally, and I find everything here is happening that way. Am I right or wrong? Okay. So you are in a place where everything is happening already here. Take charge, facilitate, and celebrate your life, my dear friends. Not only your life, you're going to spread it wherever you live. Go back, uplift your villages. Let's make not our only village. Let's make India. No, why not the whole world? Okay, let's make it because we believe in Vasudhaivakam Kutumbakam, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So that is what we need to do. And I'm going to end this whole thing with this beautiful explanation. This is a prayer when I was a small boy, I heard. Itni Shakti hame de nadata. Itni. Utna nahi. Because extra means bulb will go. Are you getting the point? Itni, jitni nahi chahiye. Itni Shakti. Shakti means, Ti means effort. Whenever you get a doubt, shak is doubt, put effort and the shak becomes Shakti. Itni Shakti hame, mujhe nahi, I am not asking for me. Itni Shakti hame de nadata. Man ka Vishwas. Vishwas is confidence, belief, faith. But if you break it, wish is negativity. Wish is poison. Don't have poison in your mind. Yeah, he insulted me, called me old man. But if I keep that in mind, then I am creating wish in my mind. Then my Vishwas is gone. Are you getting the picture? So, man ka Vishwas kam, jahan jor kam ho jata hai, nahi, I don't want that kamzor. Kamzor ho na, hum chale नेक बहुत अनेक रास्ते हैं, लेकिन मुझे नेक रास्ते में, मेरे रास्ते पे जाना है. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो ना. भूल is mistake. When does mistake take place? When your mind is not in the present. Your mind is in the past. What he did, what she said, if that is there in the past, then it fills the vacuum with fear. And then I'm bothered about the tomorrow. Hey, life is in the now, man. If my mind has gone in the future, it builds, fills this with doubt, shak. And therefore, my dear friends, this mind, we call it markata, because it keeps jumping. But the day you are able to take your mind in control and bring in the present, the choice is yours. That's why that beautiful two-liner, aane wala pal, जाने वाला है. The pal is coming, moment is coming. Ting tong, Ajit, where are you? But Ajit's mind is in the past or in the future. So I missed opportunities. Okay. हो सके तो इसमें, that means the choice is yours. Okay. हो सके तो इसमें जिंदगी बिता दो, पल ये जो जाने वाला है. हो. Please, my dear friends, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर न होना. Look at this next paragraph, beautiful. Dhur agnan ke ho andhere. That means the gyan is already new. The statue is already in the stone. Remove the unwanted. Dhur agnan ke ho andhere. Tu hame gyan ki roshni de gyan. Pragnan. I told you that time, right? There is a prajnan in me. Let me realize what is that power of jnana in me. But when we get marks, vidya is coming. I become jump. That's why we ask buddhi and vidya. Vidya, buddhi. We should have both. And then we are able to balance. धूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम, जितनी भी भले जिंदगी दे. Please understand, my dear friends, negatives are also always positive, always powerful. You all have chemistry? Electrons are more powerful than positrons and neutrons. You get attracted to nonsense things more easily. Am I right or wrong? Somebody tells you 99 good things and one bad thing, what will you remember? Only the bad thing, am I right? So please realize negatives are very powerful, and you need to realize, my dear friends, that you are a very powerful. And today onwards, you are going to look at 2 days between one night and not 2 nights between 1 day. You can't change the order, right? But learn to see the life the way it is. बैर हो ना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की हो ना. I have an argument with him and I'm sitting in the house. How should I take revenge in him? Whole night I'm thinking, he is sleeping, my sleep is gone. So when I fight with him and my bhavana is negative, whom am I killing? Him or me, myself? Okay. भावना मन में बदले की हो ना, हम चले नेक रस्ते पे हमसे, भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो ना, इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर हो ना. Next paragraph is simply fantastic. Listen to it. हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण. What have you given back to the society? You can't give back to the society. Society has given you too many things. Are you getting the point? So simply give. Don't give back because somebody has. Simply give because you want to give. हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण, फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को, सबका जीवन ही बन जाए मधुबन. Flowers have a very special way of showing their regards. Even if you cut the flower from the branch, it will keep glowing, blowing and giving fragrance. Am I right or wrong? It is giving till the last moment. Don't give up very soon, my dear friends. Yes, problems will come, night will come, but don't forget the sun sets to rise again. Pandemic will come, but instead of sitting and complaining, do sit and see what you can learn something new. Okay? So please make it a habit and spread this habit. अपनी करुणा का फल तू बहा के, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना, हम चले नेक रस्ते पे हमसे, भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो ना. Very nice song. Okay, right. To close, I want you to either ask me a question or tell me 1 or 2 things which really touched you today. And that will help me to consolidate what exactly is the essence of this program. Anybody here? Quickly. Yes, please. Please. So Sarvesh has questions. Yes.
Succeed or how to become successful, but they are not taught as to how we should react to failure or how we should react to success. So what is it?
Wonderful. Sarvesh, please understand, you don't need to teach anybody how to fail. Sarvesh, when you started walking, you failed or you fell down. You fell down. And when you bounce back, where is the failure? You had 2 magic words. So what if I've fallen down? I will bounce back and walk. And that is what is need not be taught. You are born with it. How to bounce back? But then you have been conditioned. Sarvesh, no failing, okay? You have to come first in class. Education. Actually, educe means to squeeze. Educe means I squeeze lemon, only lime juice will come out. But I am told to become like him. I'm an orange. How can I educe lime juice? Because my school teacher taught me induce. Induce means outside books into my head. But I have to educe, education. Are you getting the picture? You got your answer, Sarvesh? Failure, my dear friends, only troubles when you are hijacked by your chemicals. When you mature, till age 13, you have no problem about failures. Okay? Only when you hijacked what is your conditioned mind, it multiplies. And therefore, you will find no child who fails will commit suicide, but youth will commit suicide. Am I right or wrong? You please tell me. Okay? So please realize, my dear friends, we have been brainwashed that failing is bad. Failing is not bad. Stagnation is bad. Growth is a must. Humans, we have to grow. Okay? Are you getting this picture? Got your answer, Sarvesh? Shall we give him Guru Dakshina? Wonderful. Yes, any other question? Quickly. Yes, quickly, fast, no time. Yeah. Tell your name first. Prem Sai, okay.
So often because we are living in a society without realizing, we get conditioned in various aspects of our life. And sometimes we recognize this and try to rectify it as like through positive conditioning or something. But many times we fail to recognize some aspects of that. So how to develop that, how can we develop that foresight? Like how can we recognize that this is something that is being influenced? It's not who I am, but it's because I've been conditioned by the society.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Prem Sai. Look at his name, Prem Sai, and he asked me the right question. When you have Prem not as a label, but as a level, when you love your own life, you will never make a mistake. Even if you are conditioned, you will find out what is the truth. If you have to buy a pair of clothes, you will go to 10 shops now to find out which dress is best for the wedding I'm going to be attending. So please understand, if I love my life and I want to celebrate my life and I want to take people along with me, I can always find out what is right and what is wrong. Do I need to be told what is a diamond and what is a stone? So let us live like diamonds. Yes, you'll be 1 in 1,000. Don't worry about trying to be like one of those thousands, because 1,000 people will say, very good, Prem, you are like us. But Prem should become a diamond, and it requires guts to stay like a diamond, live like a diamond. Are you getting the picture? Did you get your answer? Okay, very good. So shall we give him Guru Dakshina? Yeah. Anybody else? Quickly. Yes. Anybody can ask. Yeah. No questions. Okay, after I go, no, then he will get a question. Oh, I should have asked this. Anybody else? Quickly. No? Okay. I'll just consolidate, my dear friends. You are all born unique. Take any species on earth. Everybody is contributing and living this earth. You'll never remember who's the richest man in 2000. Okay. But you'll always remember those who have contributed to life. You cannot forget Swami Vivekananda. You cannot forget Sri Satya Sai Baba. Am I right or wrong? So are you going to contribute in your life, or are you going to attribute? Attribute means for name and fame. Contribute means enjoy the game of life. So live for contribution and not for attribution, because my dear friends, celebration or toleration is in your mind. Manisthiti, if it is strong, no paristhiti can harm you at all. So work on your mind. You all are very lucky to be in a Gurukul with great gurus. You all are very lucky. Don't miss this opportunity, but don't forget that when you go back, you have to give the gifts which you have gathered from here and spread it around. Thank you very much. All the best. Hope you all have enjoyed this particular thing. Okay. Thank you.